So you've heard of shepherd's pie? Well, get ready for cottage pie. So you may be scratching your head thinking, what is cottage pie? You know what? I was exactly the same as you. I had no idea. The short of it, it's a shepherd's pie with a few variations. Let's get into it. Let's start with filling a large pot with cold water and put it on element over medium-high heat. Grab yourself 3 to 5 medium potatoes, peel, dice, and cook the potatoes until fork tender. Drain the potatoes, put them back in the pot, and before we mash them, add in 3 tablespoons of butter and 1 cup of milk. Now with your mashing potatoes, mash them however you want. If you want nice and smooth, mash them extra. If you want a bit chunky, don't go as heavy. Logical. So as we know, potatoes are a vehicle for flavor. And for this one, I'm gonna make a herb garlic mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, 1 clove of crushed garlic, and salt and pepper to taste. Let's go the extra mile. I want a nice flavorful, but also rich mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna do 2 extra steps. I'm gonna add in 2 egg yolks and 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese. Mix it all around. Hey, if you like that tip on adding egg yolks to your mashed potatoes to add an extra layer of richness, please go ahead and subscribe to get more great cooking tips just like that. And I'm gonna taste to make sure the seasoning is correct. So we're gonna set that off to the side and move on to the filling. The filling is very easy. This pan's gonna get full, so grab a pan with high sides. Add in 2 tablespoons of butter to melt. And once my butter is melted, I'm going to add in chopped onions, celery, carrots, and mushrooms, all to cook down for about 3 to 4 minutes. Add in 3 cloves of crushed garlic. Now here's the variation that separates a cottage pie from a shepherd's pie. A cottage pie has beef in it, so I'm gonna add 1 pound of ground beef to the vegetables to brown and cook evenly. This isn't quite done yet because I want to add a bit more flavor. So I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of beef base along with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. The cornstarch is going to help thicken the filling for this cottage pie. Once that beef base and cornstarch is nicely incorporated into the rest of the filling, pour in 2 cups of warm water and let the filling slightly thicken. Adding the water in is going to allow me to make the gravy for the filling for the cottage pie. Let it simmer for 2 to 3 minutes just to make sure all that starch flavor is cooked out. And lastly to it, I'm going to finish off with 1 cup of frozen peas. Pour this filling into a deep casserole dish because you're definitely going to need it. This is a huge meal. It's going to feed many people, so get a high-sided casserole dish for it. Then spoon your herb garlic mashed potatoes over top of your filling and spread out evenly. I'm going to finish it off with a little more sharp cheddar cheese and bake it in a 400-degree Fahrenheit oven for 30 minutes. So the cottage pies are the oven. And those potatoes look nice and gold and brown, and the filling is nice and bubbly, but still holds its same structure. And the beef base adds a nice added flavor to the cottage pie itself. Hope you enjoy. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see my chicken pot pie video, I'll just place it right down here. See you on the next one.